Hello, fellow star stuff. Hello. I hope you've been having a good start to the week. It is now Tuesday, though, and I am back playing some more. Uh, Hold on. Where did I go? It's not like I would forget to start the program to show myself, right? Yeah? You there, buddy? Hopefully so. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh no, there I am. All right, cool, awesome, excellent. Welcome back to some more Coffee Talk episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. I've been pretty stressed today. Honestly, I'm in a room basically that has like in this place that I'm living in, it has the most bugs. So the room that I'm streaming in technically has the most bugs in it, and like I have like an exterminator come through to get rid of the bugs because I don't really like them. But that exterminator like spray is kind of starting to wear off, so I saw a giant bug and I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I want to be here for stream and I want to be here for Coffee Talk, but I also don't want to be here, if that makes sense. if any of that makes sense, basically. So hopefully Coffee Talk will sort of calm me down. Last time, what did we do last time? It has been a little bit of a while. I will say I remember we met more with Silver and their sister. And we also, did we meet Riona? No, we met Lucas. And I'm hoping that we learn a little bit more about Lucas. I don't know which one comes first, like Riona's superstardom arc or Lucas opening up about himself. I called it, like, in the post that I posted to Blue Sky and Twitter promoting the stream, I called it like anxiety, but like I'm not sure what it is really, you know. It might just be like an awkwardness, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just hoping to learn more about him in general. So with all that said, let's go over and continue. I'm also pretty bad at guessing what drinks people want as I've learned, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. Yes, and Silver Silver is here, and so is the agent who is trying to, what do you call that, export is not the correct term, but export him, essentially kick him out of planet Earth, essentially. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know? Makes people feel unsettled. I see. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing, at least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. Okay, agent. I thought we were getting like an agent backstory here. It's like maybe we are getting character, you know, character redemption for this character. It's like maybe it's just his, you know, his boss and whatever. It's like, nah, I don't think so. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decide they want to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Would it though? Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Ha 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 ha. It's not like there's one hiding under the counter right now. Yes, I believe Silver's sister is here as well. Nah, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe. It's like you're whatever. I see. So, how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder, what is it? And I'm sorry for being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see no two people are alike. I'll admit it makes me very happy. So, if someone comes from further away, but they feel an earthling at heart, would it really be more different than people who live in this city? Than the people in this city are different from each other? I think that's a sentence. Yes, it's like, I'm a little bit tired, so probably, I'm sure that makes sense. Or would they just be another version of an earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful. You know what? At the end of the day, I don't know, nor do I care all that much. Just trying to get the job done here. You sure have opinions, don't you? You wouldn't happen to be friends with aliens yourself, would you? Now surely you do know that harboring illegal aliens is a crime. What was that? Oh, you know, the machine, it's broken. Don't worry about that, just the coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. This is getting more suspicious by the minute. Stand aside, I'm gonna conduct a search. Oh, it's that cat. It's this cat, and not, Rachel. Interesting. Is this a cat, like an actual cat, or a neko mimi? We're not actually sure. The heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. What do you mean, the heck is this? We live in a world of neko mimis and stuff like that, and you're asking, what is this? It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. It's also irrelevant to the current... Oh, drat. I have an emergency elsewhere. But if either of you think you're off the hook, you're sorely mistaken. You'll be hearing from me soon. Interesting. So you're a neko mimi, but you're also... It's like, surely this is not just a regular cat. But... maybe you're like an alien who then, like... like, in the same way that Silver transitioned to being human, you can, like, transition to being neko mimi. Because, I mean, Silver is just like a regular human, but I assume you could be take on the form of any of the many different species that there are in this universe, so. Silver, you're trembling. It's alright. You could come out now, I think, Amanda.
Well, we found this experience
100% distasteful.
Actually, it was 40.235% distasteful, 20.834% scary, and 38.931% exciting.
Well... Well, I'm glad you're having fun, at least. Is the cat just sleeping over there? I see the Z's. The cat's just like, whatever. I did my job. I'm a hero in this town. I apologize. This is just nerves. We are truly sorry for the disturbance. It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No. I lured him away, at least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came in when it did. It bought us some precious minutes.
What sort of earthling are you?
Sure, okay. Let me check my phone as well. I see updates. Any updates to character profiles? No. Just stuff on here. Why are you threatening people on Tomodachi? Is no reason. Amazing. And then Lucas. I was thinking out loud because I have a lot of things happening lately, so I was just processing it. Saw as if it was insensitive. Okay.
We see.
Do you speak cat?
We can feel this Earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone.
Is it really a cat? Okay. I feel all out of sorts.
Is the machine really working again?
It is indeed.
Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting, and what would you like, sibling?
I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, and very comforting drink. Alright, I feel like we've made a drink like that before, but who's to say? I mean, hot chocolate to me would be my go-to, so. Chocolate, honey, milk. That seems pretty sweet to me. That seems incredibly sweet, actually. Anything else? Nah, I would say that is a good choice. Chocolate milk, chocolate honey milk, rather. Yeah, I mean, milk kind of makes it cool, so all right. we're gonna save as we always do, because I never know what the correct answer is. Yes, did it save? It did save. All right, cool. Let's do this, and then this, and then milk. We'll just add we'll do this and we'll see what happens. Did I have to give you any sort of item? No. Somebody is still missing their key card to their apartment, which I find insane. It's like, where are you sleeping if not in your apartment? It's yours. Come back for it. Here you go. Here you go. Sweet dreams for the two of you. Oh, I like the different drinking animations. This isn't bad. Although it could probably have been a little sweeter. Okay, well, you know what? We are going to load the game. Yippee! Continue the story. Yes. All right. It could have been a little bit sweeter. So you know what? We're going to go chocolate. Screw the milk. We're not going to use the milk. Whatever. And we're just going to go honey, honey. And this should be fine. And if it isn't, I'm gonna be very upset. Honey chocolate, but it's not a special. Again, it's like usually the correct drinks have a special name to them. So you know what? Maybe it's chocolate, chocolate, and then honey. Oh, this is incredibly bitter though, actually. It didn't even matter. Like, it actually didn't even matter. Okay. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Why? Alright, it's gotta be something cinnamon. Warm. Very comforting drink. Okay? It could have been sweeter. Which one is sweeter? Honey is sweet. It has to be honey and then cinnamon. It is not this. Okay, let's maybe try reordering it. I'm gonna use up all of my discards just for this one drink. Gosh darn it. Let's do chocolate, and then what did I do before? So let's do cinnamon, honey. This way around, hopefully. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. It has to be hot. It has to be very sweet. Very comforting drink. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's tea that you want. Maybe it's tea and then honey. This is incredibly sweet. Hopefully this is the correct one. Honey tea. Oh my god. All right, let's once more with feeling, because this is the only one we have left. Tea, and then which one would be better? Comforting, very sweet. If it has to be very sweet, then it has to be this. It's gotta be this and then this. Alright, whatever. Your drink is served. Here you go, sweet drinks for the two of you. This isn't bad, although it could have probably been a little sweeter. Y'all just tell me what you want next time, okay? I'm done trying to, like, pretending that I actually know. I don't. I just don't. I'm gonna have to go back in time and check. Alright.
The sensation of this is not vastly different from what you served us the other night. And there's my alarm. Oops. But it sounds like it will be fine.
I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations. Even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I don't know if that's a comment I would have made. I mean, it's like you're more adept at handling social situations in general, but at what, you know, to navigate that particular social situation is not something that anyone would want, so but I need to get used to them anyway. It does sound like he got suspicious today. That's far from the worst of it.
What do you mean?
Courie, you know the cafe I said I'm opening in Tokyo, yes? Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. What are you talking about? No, don't kill the theory, please. For the past few months, it's been a basis of operations for Save. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. But then who's running the coffee shop in Tokyo? Who's doing that then? Save, Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Wow. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Oh, so like you're doing it right now. I thought you were just setting up. Because that's what you said. It's like, I'm starting a coffee shop and I'm setting up eventually. It's like, okay, I didn't realize like you're already in the process of doing that. But good for you, I guess. I've entered the space bar. Indeed. Welcome, Merc. I hope you've been doing well. We are talking to Silver, who I guess is originally from space, and then Amanda as well, who is Silver's sister. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here. And how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda.
We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an Earthling.
Aw, I really like Amanda. Amanda, I really do love you.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me, no.
It's like, no. Shut up. That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? after we both have a rest. I am existing. Hope you are as well. I'm truly existing. Truly existing. And just vibing with the coffee talk vibes. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Was that? Hold on. Yeah, I was getting like there's a little bit of a typo. It's like I was wondering in the conversation earlier, and that could entirely just be me. I was like, was there a typo earlier in this conversation as well? Anyway. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429% depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all this. And you've been playing it very well. Me? Okay. You're very kind. Well, in that case, I mean, I haven't been playing it that well, because keep giving people all the wrong drinks, but... Have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, Courie. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes. Good night, Courie. See, now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. Alright. Those two are nice. Learning and doing your best. It's just like trying my best. Trying my best to figure out the drinks that people want. What a night. I do like the interaction between those two, because I think I mentioned this before in a previous stream, but the idea that, like, when we first met Silver, like, in the spacesuit form, Silver was pretty, like, I think, out there, like, in terms of social interactions and stuff like that. And I feel like despite Amanda being of the same, like, general mindset, I feel like Amanda is more savvy at social situations. So they have, like, a very interesting dynamic. What a night. Whew. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. You are not a cat. You are a god or something. I don't know. What are you? Are you really just a cat? Meow. Ah, well, I guess it's time for you to let me close shop. With Silver. It's an honor to be related to someone like you. Okay, confirmation again that we are also apparently a part of the hive mind in some sense. I don't know. We're also an alien. I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but we also have the ability to go back in time, which is special. Not entirely sure. Something like that. I did see you try to experiment making catered drinks. It's interesting. They have a good balance. Yeah, definitely, for sure. It's very interesting as well, trying to get the exact right amount of balance for each of the drinks. It's like, do I add in like the honey first and then like add in cinnamon, or do I add in the cinnamon first and then honey, and stuff like that. So all right, Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. Press any button. Yippee! Evening whispers. Okay. Curbing recent security breaches. Government to block data leakers' websites. Okay. Is that going to be relevant to the plot? I doubt it. Probably. First Workaholics Treatment Center open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. We truly live in a society. Okay. Beachgoers report silver algae booming on Alki Beach. Ooh, okay, sure. Something's missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? What is this, like, missing from the drawer stuff? What is... It exudes an interesting feel. It doesn't seem like anything's missing. Anyway, I don't know what that's about. Does it mean the opportunity to give it away has passed? Somehow, I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Or not. Or not, I don't know. Good evening. Hey, Courie. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. Everything is just fine. I feel like there's a lot more rain in this game than there was in the first game. You sure? Positive. How about you, sir? How's work? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. Huh, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan. Yes, what a nice surprise. He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. So Hendry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMJ. Yes, I'll have a cup of that. I don't remember how to make that one, though. I don't remember, no. Okay. First off, let me check my social media stuff in the game. Any updated profiles? No. What is everyone posting? She's a 10, but about to marry a freelancing elf. Okay, Lua. She's a 100. Ah. Amazing, both of you. Myrtle, do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for a very long time, but maybe that's just me. I hear that people get very motion sick. If they have motion sickness already, like, it's not a good experience. I've never tried VR, but I also get very, very motion sick, so I don't really feel the need to try it. Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in a city such as Seattle, but it feels nice to have someone depend on you, you know? Aw. Very sweet. Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Still on hiatus, though. It's coming together. I can't believe it. It's gonna be good. Yes, Rachel is working on her new... her first solo... the album where she's actually writing the music, I think. Today's delivery time cutoff is 1500. No night shift. All right. Hopefully you can stop by today then, and get your apartment card. All right. And then STMJ. So that's hold on. Let me save as we always do, and then let me check the log. Milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff. Right. I think this is the one possibly that has like a bit of egg in there, but obviously we don't have egg as an ingredient, so it's just kind of experimenting. I literally just forgot what I read. Milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff. Okay, so milk is the base, and then honey, and then ginger. Let's try this. All right, well, that was not it. All right, today is looking like it's gonna be very, very well. Milk, and then honey, and mint. Milky Way. All right, good to know, but that's not that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. Milk, honey. Surely lemon cannot be the correct answer here. Is it like This part looks fun. It is. It is pretty fun. It is pretty fun trying to mix and match and see like which ones, which one is gonna work, which one isn't. I try milk, honey. It's not gonna be cinnamon. So the only other option then I think is gonna be lemon, or it has to be like a double up of like milk, and then honey or something. Let's try lemon. Lemony snippet. All right. Very nice, very cool. Not what I wanted though. All right, let's try. It has to be milk, honey, something. I don't know. Something like that. Unless, what was STMJ? Was it like I had to put like ginger? Now I'm doubting myself. Did I have to put ginger before the honey? Let's check. Yeah. Okay. There goes all of my discards, all of my retries. Okay, let's try this, and then ginger, and then honey, and hope for the best. And if that's not this, then oh, I got it! Yay! All right, cool. With one to spare, hopefully for the next customer, I guess. Cool. STMJ, your drink is served. One nutritious drink from the archipelago coming up. Thanks a lot. So what's in it again? It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. Okay. Alright, cool. The drink's name itself is the ingredients. Susu, telir, madu, jahe. I'm butchering the pronunciation, I'm sorry. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog. Oh, it kind of tastes like eggnog. I see. I really like eggnog, so I'd probably enjoy it. Albeit a bit spicier and not as rich. But I can see why Hendry likes it. It's a great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime. What do you think? That would be lovely. And consider it done. Oh, you know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Oh, why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either. I thought he liked this kind of weather. Him, yes. His car, not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it was? Yeah, he did. Yep, gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh. I guess I'm surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it. Which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past, too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? I mean, a little bit. More so just wanting to be closer to friends and, you know, people that he cares about, including you. I was going to say homesickness, yeah. But I realize that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. Homesickness is a better term for it, I think. It's a strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, and you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs, the world throws at you, decay. Stuff we have to deal with indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself. That sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. It keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, there you are, Riona. Okay, cool. I was like, I knew you had to show up eventually. I guess it's STMJ is highlighted here. Yes, okay, cool. Oh, hey there. We meet again.
Yes, hello.
Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Welcome, Miss Riona.
Good evening. I'm meeting with someone.
Oh, okay then. Are you meeting with Lucas, perhaps? Maybe? How's your car, by the way?
My car? Oh, you mean the tire. There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking.
My pleasure.
May I order a cup of Russian tea?
I think that the card, the apartment card is yours. Is that still there? It's still there. Okay, I'm gonna give that to you. Alright, a cup of Russian tea. The heck is that? I've never made that before. Riona, why? Okay. Okay. And we only have one retry left. Alright, that's that's great. That's awesome. Let's do our best here, I guess. A Russian tea. So it has to be tea. Or maybe it's green tea. No, probably not. Just regular tea. And then, what's Russian? Vibes-based, what is Russian? Probably something like lemon and ginger. Let's go lemon, ginger. There we go. Okay, that was not it. That was our last retry. Let's hope for the best. Oh, it's Ghost Waifu. I mean, oh boy, coffee and talking. Hello, Chu. I hope you've been doing well. I mean, I'm happy to see Riona too. She's pretty great. Let's try tea, and I don't know. I don't know what this could be. Russian tea. Let's try tea and then ginger and then lemon. Well, Russian tea actually, hold on. Russia is cold. So I'm sweaty and came from outside, which is good. Yay, outside. Well, at the very least, remember to drink some water, because I know I struggle with that. I go outside, yay, but now it's like I lost all the water. It's like I'm dying. No. So, let's see, tea, and then Russia, which is cold, so it has to be something cool. So this is a little bit warming, so maybe not this, but it has to be something. I would think something bitter as well. What is bitter? Maybe not ginger. Okay, it's either milk and then lemon, or like lemon and then milk. Let's try lemon and then milk. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. All right, that was not it. I'm miserable. Let me take a sip of water. All right, she hates us. She really does. Why would she tell me, just like, can I have a Russian tea? And it's like, I've never made this before. No one's ever talked about this. We're gonna reload. Just one more time. One more try. I'm pretty sure I can do this. Actually, let's see her response first. This is not what I ordered. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and load from here. Okay. Tea, and then milk, and then lemon. That didn't change anything. Did I make the same drink? Or was it lemon milk tea? I don't remember. I don't remember. No. Okay. Tea. Maybe this is not correct then. Maybe... Well, it's not gonna be this. Did I try lemon mint? Did I already try that? I don't even remember. I don't remember at this point. Which one would be better? Cool and then bitter? Or probably this one. Alright, tea and then lemon and then mint. This was not correct. Alright, well, you know what? Just take the drink. Take the drink, I don't care. Here you go, miss. Hmm? This is not what I ordered. I forgot your... Wait. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. I forgot to give you the key card. I forgot to give you the key card. I have to do that. Hold on. Okay. Don't forget the key card. Once more, try something else. Let's try mint and then lemon. I don't even know if I've already tried this before. I might have. I don't remember. Okay. Once more, something else. Tea and then... I don't even know. I don't even know now. This is kind of cool. Let me try lemon. I don't think this is correct, but I don't know. Streamer is truly fine and okay and alright and not struggling at all with this game. Not struggling. The barista panic. Too cute. I'm trying my best. I thought for sure that this would work. It does not. Maybe my reasoning is off. It's like, what am I supposed to think? It's like, it's Russian, so maybe something cold and bitter. This should be fine. This should be okay. I've never had a Russian meal in my life. Maybe that's a problem. Let me try pick up this ZR and go over here. All right, proceed. Here you go. You left this last time. Bland, maybe? Yeah. I guess how would I make more bland? I just guess something just like more cool and neutral. Ah, gosh darn it. Whenever I have to, you know, go back and make the correct drinks, I'll probably have to do that then. Hello. You may have mistaken me for someone else, huh? I apologize, my mistake. This isn't yours? Here you go, miss. I give you the wrong thing. And then I also give you the wrong drink. Okay. This is not what I ordered. Is it not? I'm sorry, let me remake it for you. It's okay, you can leave it. Are you sure? Yes, don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm truly sorry. I tried, like you don't understand. I reloaded a ton of times. So, who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. Ah, that's right. So, you two did end up connecting after all. We did, yes. But truth be told, I really wasn't sure about contacting him at all. Why is that? Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night, right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 AM. Right, you also do deliveries. I forgot about that. I forgot. You work, well, more so like food deliveries. So like Uber Eats or something like that. That's pretty late. A little, but surely no worse than forgetting it altogether. But he replied straight away, to my surprise. Had no idea he was such a night owl. Or perhaps just an extremely early bird. Right? I wonder if he ever sleeps. That should be a question for you too, miss. Oops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology.
He regretted my rudeness from when we first met, which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was such a matter of concern.
Well, he did return here the next evening looking for you.
Did he?
Yep, he said so himself.
I see. How peculiar. In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since. Then he said he wanted to meet up and speak in person, which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not quite sure it's necessary.
I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out.
Perhaps. I suppose we'll see.
What's going on over here? Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best, given the circumstances. I'm turning you slightly southern. I didn't mean to do that in the accent. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight.
Understandable.
Ew. Sounds rough out there. My apologies for these searches. I was hoping it'd become more stable as days go by, but you need to call somebody. Stop skipping out on, like, calling somebody. You need somebody to fix this. No one needs to apologize for something out of your control.
That's right. You tried everything you could.
Except actually calling, like, an electrician. But okay. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss?
Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children?
It's amazing. An amazing sentence, right. Sorry?
Oh, I mean the hospital admission problem from the other day.
Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids, I was unaware of.
Sorry for the misunderstanding.
No worries, that was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better?
Yes, well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago.
This has nothing to do with anything, but the idea that this keycard is not Riona's is actually terrifying. Because I thought for sure it would be hers. So I don't know whose this is now. I'm gonna have to give this out to every customer and see who takes it. Because I don't even remember who was there on that day. Okay.
I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago.
We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it.
Thank you.
While we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. She doesn't need a keycard, she's a ghost. True, she can just walk through walls. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place?
Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a metered spot just outside the now defunct library.
My theory is that what if the cat is doing this for some reason? I don't know why, but the cat is the culprit. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection.
Yes, that's correct.
I see. So, it was originally a library. You know the area? I know of the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's being done with it. Since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true, okay. Is that like a clue to a mystery here? Abandoned for a long time, so maybe somebody wants to do something in the building, but they're like... I don't know. But they're like, the cars and the police and like everybody's in the way of doing something?
That's true. There's even an art college nearby.
Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd.
Odd how?
It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way.
Feel?
Don't you mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? That is odd. Can you describe that a little bit further? Like, are you you're familiar with the area, but you feel like it wasn't that way?
Well, there used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps it is what you were recalling.
A flea market, huh? Last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait. There was a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know.
That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sort.
Ah, I see. So like when... I guess like when you're like driving on the highway and you see like little... We call that little altars, I guess, for people who may have crashed. Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just going to recap a bit here, okay?
Sure.
Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library. On a seemingly deserted street within a busy area that has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason.
Sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there.
Oh. So where's... I thought the tree was there. Okay, thanks, Lucas. Hi. Hello. This was not the time. I wanted more follow-up with this, but okay. Are you serious, Pops? Why wouldn't I be? That is crazy! Alright, a full house. A full house now. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Oh, boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Lady? You always do that. It's like, you could call her Riona.
Hello?
Great, for the love of all things holy. Tell me my lighter is here. Oh yeah, you left that too. Okay, the lighter is yours at the very least. I know that. One of you, this key card has to be yours. Listen, I'm just gonna throw this at everyone's face and be like, is this yours? And somebody has to say yes eventually, hopefully. I don't know what to do. Anyway, it's just about time for a little 3-minute break here. So I'm gonna go over to Burb screen. Yippee! Alright. If you are here, stretch, get some water, do all the good stuff. I will be right back in the usual 3 minutes. See you then. Alright, let me go over to game screen. I am back. Alright, cool. Is this your key card? Is this your key card? I'm just like screaming at random people on the street. Just trying to figure out whose is this. Alright, let me go over, just put this over here. Alright, and continuing. Tell me my ladder is here. Well, you're in luck because it is. Ah, damn, thank goodness. Would you like me to get it now for you? No, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later. So what if I forget to do that? Are you just gonna be like, where is my lighter? And it's like, oh, well, I guess I'll give it to you next time. Like, what's gonna happen there? Thank you for the welcome back. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. Well. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized. Oh? They got your car too, lady.
Yes, but it's not a big issue.
Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where'd you park your car, miss?
I can send you the coordinates if you like.
That'd be real swell. Got it.
Okay.
Oh. Is it within your area, within the area you expected, or? Pretty much. The same location where I parked mine a week ago.
I see.
You can rest assured we already increased patrols in that area. Okay, so I'm putting the clues together, the clues of this mystery together. The tree is no longer there, so maybe it's like if the tree is no longer there, are the remembrances still there? It was like a memorial for somebody, and somebody's upset that like, hey, you took over this space. This space was very important to me, or whatever cultural relevance in that particular sense. So they've been going around and slashing tires, I believe. And I still think it's gonna come back to that cat somehow. That cat is not an actual cat, but a Nekomimi somehow. But I don't know, maybe that cat is just an actual cat. And I sound crazy, but okay. That's great. But I'm the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's that? Am I hearing you out of all people doubting my skill, Courie? No, of course not. Ha 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 ha. I just thought it meant an unfortunate increase to your it means an unfortunate increase to your workload. Oh well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Courie, and don't forget my lighter. Okay, and I'm still gonna somehow forget your lighter. Let's try not to do that. Espresso is just coffee, right? Right? Okay, and I also used up all of my discards, so you know, just like there's no second chances here. Not this. Maybe? I want to give this to you and see if you know anything about this, because what? Actually, no, don't give this to you. It's fine. It's fine. This one? Let's just give you the regular lighter. Okay. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Courie. You probably think I'm being silly. But what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious, I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. Right. Right. Okay, whatever you say, Officer Georgie. Okay. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Oh, okay. The way that I get it. It's the way that the gameplay is integrated, essentially. So like, what if you give him the wrong item? What if you don't give him the item at all? So it's like an A and B scenario, but like the way that it just went from A to B was insane. Cheers. Perfect as always. Are you ready to order? Might as well. I like something desserty, because it's my cheat day. Sure thing. Any specifics in mind? Like, be specific as possible. I'm begging you. There's no more retries after this. I'm begging you. Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminds me of a song, but for some reason I can't remember the title right now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. Does it? Does it? Are you crazy? Something chocolate related. So, hold on, what do I have? This is chocolate? These are the 2 chocolate drinks that I have. Okay, things are looking so well. Okay, does it? For real? Then I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot, spicy kick to it. Okay. Can we just melt the chocolate down? Yep. I wish we could just fool people into being like, this is it, and if you don't like it, then you're wrong. You're wrong. Okay, let's try. So obviously this, it's got milk in it and just a little bit of a spicy kick to it. What gives spice? What is spice? Even what is it? What do you consider it to be? I mean, cinnamon, I guess, technically is spice, but probably not honey. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do this wonderful thing where I save. I don't think I'm gonna get the correct answer here. I think I'm gonna try maybe cinnamon and then like... Yeah, I think I'm gonna try cinnamon and go from there. Maybe I'll just reload if anything happens. A kick, so cinnamon. Yeah, it's like, it's possibly that. If it's spicy, I mean, to me, spicy reads more as ginger, but like everybody's taste is subjective. So cinnamon is also fine. I just don't know which one to choose. Sorry, my barista machine doesn't have a spice meter. Could you just be like a little bit more specific here? I try cinnamon. I don't know. Spiced Lady. Okay, that sounds like a song name. Sure. Oh, wait. Wait. Wait, I have to... Okay, let me load again. Only because I need to give you the card and see if it's yours, because I don't know whose it is at this point. I like those Spiced Ladies. It's like, I guess it's based on a song. Is it based on a real song? Or is it a fictional song? It has to be fictional, I think. I think it has to be a fictional song. A British chocolate drink, extremely popular in the 90s. I'm about to look this up. I'm about to look this up just in case. Spice. Spiced. It's not a real song. You liars. You freaking liars. Okay, sure. Just vibes based. It sounds like maybe a song name, so I guess I'll go with that. Spice Girls? Yeah, it's definitely, I guess, Spice Girls adjacent. So maybe, but also it's not real. It's not real, therefore how am I supposed to know? All right, let's try this again. What did I give you again? Oh no. Okay, chocolate, milk, cinnamon. This time for sure. For sure, for sure. For real, for real. Okay, let's give an item. Maybe. Let's try this and move this over here. Okay. For me? You sure that's right? Oh, sorry. Seems like I'm mistaken. Oh, well. There's not... I don't think there's any penalty to giving, like, the wrong item. But there is a penalty, obviously, for giving the wrong drink. So, I mean, if there's no penalty, I'll just keep throwing it out to somebody. Somebody eventually has to take it. Hot cocoa coming up. Thanks. Courie? Yes? I don't think this is it. Lucas, I'm gonna kill you. What? we're gonna reload. Hold on. What did it? What do you mean that's not it? That sounds like that sounds like it met all the requirements. Maybe your gut with ginger was right. I don't know. Maybe there's a penalty to our coffee shop's reputation. Maybe. Thank you for the clip. What the hell? Okay. Cocoa, milk, ginger. I even got it like a special name for it and everything. How is that not correct? Spanish Sahara. Okay, that sounds correct. You did mention Spain. You did mention Spanish. Okay. And that other thing was not yours, so I'm not gonna serve it. A churro. Yeah. Actually, it looks very, very nice. It's chocolate and then milk and then ginger. Maybe I would try that. It seems a little bit too warm for me, but like more of a warmer drink, like a little spicy, but it might be nice. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you. Thank you for the clip. Oh, so that's what it's called. It's what we call it here, at least. And not whatever Spice Lady, whatever I said last time. Very cool. Then, bon appetit. Wait, that's French, right? Bon appetit is French. Whatever. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Courie. You're so welcome, Oomphy. Ginger, but a churro appears. Yeah, I guess it's like the STMJ as well, where it's like, I didn't use an egg, and yet an egg is in the drink. How curious. How strange. Oh my god, is that officer using a flip phone? Truly. Truly. Bone apple tea. So, Pops. Just earlier, you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience? Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it. Because maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Even for me. What happened? Tell him, Pops. It's not that big a deal, honestly. Then all the more reason to try to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. You got a point there. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right?
Yep.
Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about half a mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots, a fence here and there. I feel like I'm really reading a mystery novel. What is this like very advanced description of the area? So you have like a whole diagram that you can chart out about what this is and whose movements are going where. It feels so specific. Unfortunately, I can't actually leave the coffee shop, so none of it matters. A fence here and there, and an unfinished construction site with a couple CCTVs dotted about.
World building, yay.
No tree. What tree?
There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library.
Huh. Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January. Okay, so relatively recently. So revenge. Definitely revenge.
Ah.
The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, plot relevant tree is gonna come back, and then the cat's gonna come back and it's like, wahaha, it was me the whole time, didn't you know? It simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why? What's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades-old landmark aside, it could be something more to that tree than just, well, being old. You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona.
Are you expecting something from me, Courie?
Huh? Oh, no. I'm sorry if I cross a line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts.
I understand. I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind.
Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? Well, you're here all the time, Georgie. A very lovely regular. So anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 4 to 5 cars would park there overnight at most, which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As expected though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story. Hold on. Gosh darn it. What a stage setup, huh? Phew. Okay, there you go. Thank goodness. Sorry about that. Please, continue. Alrighty. Plot-relevant thunderstorm for the world building, indeed. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift, and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street, and 2 on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walked the last one around, just to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes. Okay? Then, at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night job well done. right? Wrong, as I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized tires for you, in the span of less than 10 minutes.
That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. And that's if you're using the right tools.
Right? It wasn't all, but that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the streetlights went out, suddenly all at once.
What?
Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter.
Oh, well, it's just haunted then. why are we treating it like a mystery? It's just haunted.
They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all.
Oh.
Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something, but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. But you said it's laughter, like laughter as in like laughter of multiple people? Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe not then. Wouldn't a knife be like swoosh, tire flat? Yeah, it makes a little bit of a sound, unless you're like very careful about it, I guess. Maybe, no, I was about to be like, maybe cat claws could do that, but I don't think cat claws can puncture a tire. I don't think so. Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool, though. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see. Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast. Right? Anyway, Courie, I think I want another drink. All that talking is making my throat dry, and the coffee just ain't good enough. Roger that? What would you like? What do you suggest? Something easy. Something normal. How about some tea with ginger and honey? Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuff you have as a base? You mean hibiscus? Definitely. Okay, then I like a red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. Alright, that's easy. Yay, thank you, Georgie. You need to be a really big cat. You need to be, maybe like a casual lion walking down the street. Maybe. You should have that tea too, actually. Like you as a person, not the barista in the game. Hibiscus? I've never... Have I? I don't think I've had hibiscus. It seems... Because it's a little bit bitter. Well, it's more cool than it is bitter. So maybe I would like it. I don't know. I can definitely try it. Can definitely try. Alright, you want red flower with ginger and then a touch of honey. Ginger. I skipped over it. Hold on. Ginger and then a touch of honey. Okay, Rosella. Tejahe Rosella. Okay. One piping hot Tejahe Rosella. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce things. It's more of a herbal tart, I think. In that case, well, it's just like a type of tea. It's more like a regular tea. In that case, I think I could probably try it then. I think it would be all right if that were the case. Yeah. I mean, I might try it. Who knows? Maybe I'll try it with ginger and then some honey. It will all just kind of like mellow out. Georgie. Born and raised in Seattle, still a lactose intolerant cop. Yes, I do remember that about you. All right. I think that's it. Georgie's profile pic though. Yeah. I don't know. Pressing the wrong button. There you go. This one. Very, very nice. Very, very sweet. Who is it as well? Is it... Oh, have we not seen... I guess we haven't. We haven't seen Rachel's dad. But in the first game, Rachel's dad had like a very cute profile pic as well. So, anyway. Well, it's a fruity tart. Oh, I see. I enjoy it. I can definitely try it. Usually it's just for me, it's like, oh, well, a regular tea and a tea and then it's fine. But I don't think I've ever had hibiscus before, so certainly a new opportunity to try something. All right, Rosella for you. Oh, what does it mean? Jahe means ginger, te means tea, and Rosella is Roselle, another name for hibiscus. C, a legit herbal drink. Ah, there you go. It is herbal. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Good call, Courie. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops. Because I'm not scared of ghosts. I mean, are you sure, Lucas? Are you sure? What is Officer Georgie's face right now? Real beings scare me more. Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghost, huh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't ya? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's something even crazier than that. This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it? Oh yeah. How about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if this can be of any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? The legend, the local myth. Okay. I tried hibiscus leaves and you get so much flavor from one petal. Oh, I see. Something more potent. So like green tea, essentially. Yeah. I don't know if I've had I usually have tea from a tea bag though. So it's like, that's, because I'm pretty sure that's just the American tea way and that's why it sucks. That's why it sucks. But I would love to have like actual real tea. Real actual tea. So no caffeine though. Yeah, no caffeine because green tea has quite a bit of caffeine. So hibiscus would just be like regular. That's good. Are you aware of the story behind that tree? Oh. I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct? Right. They called it the Fairy Market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens. Oh, okay, yes. It's like, this term got brought up before, didn't it? Yes, I think it did. In this game, I think it did. Normally, herbals are non-caffeinated. Really? Yes. That makes sense. That makes sense in my brain. It's like, I don't think I've ever thought about it. I've ever really thought about that though. Okay, well today I learned. I keep forgetting to get more tea. That's just not strong black. will keep you up. Yeah, that's usually the type of tea that I'm drinking as well. It's either that or ginger tea. And it's like, those are the two teas and I don't drink anything else. Including all the other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that. Oh, so we do have, fairies as, a species. Huh. I remember learning about it. After the war. After what war? After what war? Okay, after the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Let me take a sip of water here. Okay, it's like, which war? It's like, oh, the war. The war. Ooh, black milk tea is delish though. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I do really like it. War in Seattle? Like the Seattle War? Is that what you're talking? It's like the one war that was located in Seattle. What scope are you talking about here? Organized in equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace. But it was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. That was before the Vindication Act. Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. What? That's as good as, like, not existing at all. Really, that's horrible.
It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place. To ensure transient survival throughout the changing times.
Ah, I see. Okay. The Seattle Needle War, truly. Kind of like I recently was reading about the because there's like an official name for this, but I don't know a whole lot about it. But the idea, like, there was a certain subset of Caribbean immigrants who then went to Britain, and how that was a whole like issue because they were in the UK, but they were like essentially undocumented for like a very long time, and like the government, I think, is still trying to fix that fuck up essentially of like them not doing their job in relation to that. I don't know a lot about the UK or anything. I don't know a lot about Europe in general. So when I learned about that, I was like, oh, that's interesting. I had no idea. But it kind of like has similar vibes to this. And I mean, this is a story as old as time. This happens in a lot of places. So it's not reminiscent of just this, but you know, stuff like that.
In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore, the start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection. Just so people would notice and come and take a look.
Sounds kinda too low-key, no? Because it was illegal, silly. Oh.
And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless.
Government made an oopsie moment. Yeah, isn't that the story of everything? Isn't that really the story of everything?
People started to spend more, becoming reckless. While the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before.
Wait a second, what? I didn't ever hear about it. I mean, that's the point. How long ago was this?
The accident occurred in 1959. But the market itself was forcefully disbanded in 1961.
Happened before I was born, huh? Really? I thought you... Well, I thought you were a little bit older than that. What is this? 2023? 61? Hold on. 2023. 1961. Actually, never mind. Never mind. Wait. I don't know how to do math. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oops, sorry for calling you old, Officer George. I didn't mean like that old. I just like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, I remember everything now. Oh, that was you. It was actually a quite infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. I remember the drunk driver was also a sort of very wealthy individual.
Oh, correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous.
Oh wait, that wasn't... I mean, she's a ghost. Oh wait, that wasn't Riona? No. No, not... Riona is a, banshee? Not actually a ghost. I thought we were just memeing. Not actually a ghost. She's very much, you know, alive and well. Woo, look at her. Not passing through walls. Woo.
It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient a transient with no legal ID or paper trail, blah blah blah. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case.
But there was a body, wasn't it? Not just the one people might expect. You mean the tree?
Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind.
Oh, okay.
Not all can do that, though. Us banshees don't do that.
You don't?
No, we simply disappear.
So if I'm getting this right, we're getting a lot more world building. I feel like in this game, more than the first game. It was more, I think the first game was definitely more character focused. Not to say that there's no focus on the characters, obviously. I think there's like quite a bit of focus on Lucas and Riona, but it's definitely more like world building stuff. And I mean, I like it. I'm not like opposed to world building. I really like expanding the world and stuff like that. So plot relevant tree, ain't no way. Actually really real plot relevant tree. And I guess so just nobody, again, because it was covered up, nobody told them like, hey, did you know that that tree is actually the spirit of somebody? Like, I just want you to know. And so that's why it's a whole issue now. The tree couldn't have been used as evidence just because it wasn't classified as remains yet. Witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. Right. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. And that's messed up.
Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa. Why is auto on? I'm boiling.
I'll take a further look into this more, miss. I have a question for you. The second game's always throws so much more. It's awesome. Yeah. That is fair. Because it's a sequel, it's like you can expand the worlds way more, which makes me think like what's gonna happen in CoffeeTalk Tokyo, because it's like we're in a very different part of the world than Seattle. So how does that change things? Actually, the tree is irrelevant.
Yes.
You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal?
I don't know.
I mean, probably. Probably. I'm just saying.
I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift. Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep y'all posted. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind, miss.
Yes?
It's about the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not.
Unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Like actually, literally, that when fairies die, I guess like fairy dust gets dissipated into the air and like they get forgotten about, rather than because like there was a lack of government, like basically people falling through the cracks, I guess. Okay. Literally who? It's just like, wow, okay.
That is why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. There were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory.
Well, some people remembered, but it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It really makes sense to question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Ah, that's a crazy thought. I kind of like this detail, actually. Like the idea that like somebody, because of the certain species that they're born into, the idea that when somebody dies, you just straight up might have forgotten about all your memories with them. It's kind of morbid. I mean, it's very morbid, but it's a interesting like world building concept. Were there events I missed? It's quite scary to think about.
For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it.
Oh, so you're gonna be forgotten too, Riona? Surely not. If we live in this internet age and like you become like, for example, a mega superstar, at some point, like, I mean, forgotten, but not like forgotten, you know, in the same way. Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala.
Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir.
It's like the mermaids in the OG Little Mermaid. They just poof into bubbles. Oh yeah, that's kind of true, actually. I forgot about that. But basically, yeah, that's what it is. So, classic themes by, it's very IRL relevant. Yeah, classic themes by this writer, though. Definitely, for sure. So, all the bridges slips into the void. Basically, yeah. It's kind of, I don't know. It's something maybe to ponder a little bit more, I guess. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Riona.
Thank you. See you around.
Bye, Courie.
Take care.
You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? We don't sell food here, so you're gonna have to leave. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Alright, Lucas. Well... Just kidding, Courie. Don't hate me, please. I don't hate you, Lucas, but still, like, I think that's the second time you've made that joke. Let me read these just to fill these out. Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. Alright. Barcelona is also where Is This Seat Taken, like, takes place. Part of the setting. Okay, steep with roasted ginger with a touch of honey, perfect for rainy evenings. Alright, cool. Well, do you want another drink, maybe? Wow, get out, Lucas. You're banned from here.
I wouldn't mind one.
Nice, what do you feel like having?
Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it.
What does it mean?
I'm also quite partial to the blue pea tea.
Oh ho! Okay, I'll order something for you. May I?
Sure.
Courie, could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink in a video and it looks perfect for Our Lady. Yep, what is it? They have blue pea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. Okay, that's pretty straightforward actually. Blue pea as a base, and then mint followed by lemon. Galaxy mint tea. I think this actually showed up in the first game as well. Nothing to give as an item. Let's just serve it. Here you go, miss. From the man sitting right beside you.
It looks nice. Very pretty. I like it. Thank you.
I'm glad you do. And wow, Courie, it looks exactly what I envisioned. You're a G. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier, though. It was a lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing. That really gave me chills.
Why?
Don't you feel scared? Of just disappearing in the end? 'Cause I do. So I thought I finally understood you, too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano your way. The traditional way.
Oh? Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself.
Oh, huh? Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that, though, can I ask a little teeny tiny question?
Go ahead.
What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place?
Because it's been done before.
Pardon?
Because there was already a banshee who did it before. So I know it's not impossible.
Oh, for real? It's very Ryuji coded. It's just like, for real?
Her part was that of a sorbet aria, and she was not very well known.
What is a sorbet aria? I don't... Sorbet? Sorbet aria.
Oh, I mean, she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended.
Heh, compare notes, because like soprano and singing and music. Okay, Holly. This is amazing.
Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons, often desserts. Hence, sorbet aria.
Oh, okay, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show or something.
Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid at the very end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion,
isn't sorbet a dessert? Yeah, okay. So, wait, is that... Hold on. Is that how they were spelling it and I was just saying it wrong? Yeah, sorbet. That's how they were saying it. Sorbet aria. And I'm guessing aria is just aria. So, yeah.
She thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera. But hearing a banshee sing such a playful and lighthearted piece, it was truly eye-opening for me.
Oh man, I bet it was.
Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works, but it always stuck with me nonetheless. So I left my commune and started writing on my own.
Did I read that correctly? And started trying on my own, there we go. That's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree.
I have never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing.
Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you, and wishing to leave a mark on this world.
Is that what you think?
Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. And that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous. Right, because the path you're choosing to walk is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if no one is gonna remember us? I mean, that's... insane thing. Insane thing to insinuate, but I mean, I think I get, like, especially in the context of, what we were talking about with, what was it, transients and, like, undocumented and, like, how, basically how society kind of works here in this world. I think I kind of get it in the context of that. So, courageous. Courageous. Yes, indeed. That is the word for you, Riona. It's about living life, Lucas. Now get out. Now get out. I hope we learn a little bit more about Lucas, because he seems to have... I mean, it's certainly his worldview, and he's entitled to his worldview, but also it's a little strange and concerning, I think. Right, Courie? No comment. Because I don't get choices in this game. Aw.
Why do you want to be remembered so much?
Why wouldn't you?
Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me?
I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to. Okay, so you're like, goodness, I forget her name. I forget her name. Aqua. You're like Aqua then. I think Aqua said something similar in the first game as well. Also, yes, the different types of people, very much reflections of IRL. Yeah, definitely. I like the symbolism, or the, I guess, like the, what do you call that? Like there's the actual game itself, and then the subtext that exists like on a layer above it. So, cause they're everywhere, thanks to my dad. Oh, we weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us, for real. Sometimes Dad would drop by to give us some money, though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. And he'd just leave again a couple days later. Are you the eldest? Nope. But my older bros have already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Oh. Which is where my mom and siblings live now. I'm sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. Lucas is... the stream title is becoming more and more relevant. It's like, Lucas is fine. He's okay. He's doing all right. Anyway, how's my older brother... So my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So if they really wanted me to sell the house, they have to chase after me. Good call. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. That's a relief. You spoiled child, Lucas, get out. he's doing his best, I think. He's just very interesting. Also, I mean, good on you for being left a whole house after, inheriting a whole house, like you specifically. Great. Some of us could only really dream, truly dream. But I'm glad at the very least, like he said, he left it for his family to live in. I think that's probably the good call there. But that was also why I needed money fast. I'm just doing it for the meme at this point. Yeah, I figured. No worries. It's like, Lucas, why are you like this? I get it. I needed to send money to help with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That was why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? It was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. Right. the thing that I thought was FaZe Clan adjacent, or whatever. I was young and naive too, Because it was my first time venturing into another state completely alone, after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even gonna be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. Content creators. But I said, as a content creator, technically. But you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. I was just actually thinking about this as well, because I was thinking about, like, Iron Mouse and the idea of, like, how Iron Mouse manages to, of course, know her worth, obviously. Someone who doesn't understand their worth wouldn't leave V Shoujo, despite being, like, not a great company for what it was. But the idea of, like, you can get to, like, a certain point of just being, like, a really huge content creator, and, like, how do you still, like, Iron Mouse managed to stay so humble. And I was thinking about the ideas, like, because we always, like, the saying is, like, remember where you came from, and, like, maybe that's part of it, but I was thinking, like, I think the most important thing is to remember to do things outside of your work, because even like, if I'm not, and, like, this isn't anything of a full-time job for me, this is just for fun, but, like, for example, if this were my full-time job, after stream I would probably go and edit clips, and then I would probably, like, work on, I don't know, like, thumbnails, and then maybe I'd be working on a cover and stuff like that. And it's like all these things, and like there's variety to it, to be sure, but like there's different things to be doing, and then you can make that your whole like personality. So the idea that you like, I'm just gonna read a book and I'm gonna do that for me, and I'm gonna go outside and touch grass and I'm gonna do that for me, and it has nothing to do with anything else, is probably my theory at the idea of like how to stay very, very grounded. And also friends, of course. Friends are very, very important and cool. So his story is actually pretty similar to younger kids of parents that work abroad. Yeah, or like latchkey kids of just like they're not like they get home like really late, so you don't ever like see them, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, don't do that. Seeing way too many people burn out. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I mean, capitalism is like, I get it. You need to work, but also it's like you're working too much, and then therefore that becomes like an inflated ego, I guess, is my theory. At least it was just something I was thinking about. Just kind of like, how does that end up happening? Anyway, trying to be all around helpful turned me into the butt of a joke all the time. That didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still, especially when it's not your job. If it's not your job, don't make it your job. Yeah. In this specific case, I was thinking about people where it is actually their job, like their full-time, job. But definitely do not, like, don't, because if you have like your regular 9 to 5 and then you like come home and you're just like working on content creation, and then that's the two things that you do, don't do that. maybe you gotta get out of the house, my guy. Let's go on a walk together. Let's go get some ice cream. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. I just don't want to take up more of your time. So, can I ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? Right, you were talking about a podcast of like getting people of different backgrounds to talk about themselves. Yes, I do remember that. What is the thing that's highlighted here? Riona. Oh, you have a new profile picture. Nice. Cool. It's very cool. And this. Witness the morphing nebula as the lemon is poured into the cup. Magical and refreshing. Very nice. Oh, hello, Black Blue. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I'm probably gonna end stream like a little bit earlier than usual today. Just because it's too hot in this room. It's too hot in this room, and I probably have to go to bed a little early so I could wake up earlier. But thank you. I will take some water now. All right. All good. Hope you had a good day. It was all right. It was good. Like, in terms of, like, work and everything else. That was pretty good. Unfortunately, I saw a giant bug. I saw a giant bug in this room, and I like, part of me wants to, like, get out of this room, honestly. I don't know. I'm scared. It might come back. I don't know where it is. I'm terrified. Oh no. Yeah. But otherwise, yes, a very, very good day. I hope it's been good for you as well. I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? Well, at least it wasn't a huntsman, right? No, it wasn't that. at the very least. Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming here. I wouldn't be here. I don't know what it was though. That's even scarier. I don't know what I was looking at. I just kind of ran away. So that's always cool. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yet, I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing all this in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot. All to justify the gain, but to what end? I see. That sort of thing. That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's gonna be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure, either. Though, it won't be much at first. Because I don't have really that kind of money ready to use at the moment, so... wait. This is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure, though. How does the show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape it will be yet. Ideally, we'll have, like, an interview at first, and then I'll record your singing. I'll bring all the gear. I'll also be doing all the editing and stuff. It's gonna be a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. Man, it's just reminded me, it's like, wow, editor, full-time editor Lucas, look at him. Look at him go. But it also friggin' reminded me of, like, I spent a sizable amount of time today just trying to edit the stream schedule, because I've been working on the template, and I did something like little minor edits over the week, and I posted the new stream schedule, and then I was like, you know what? Just get rid of all of this. I hate all of this, and now I'm redoing the stream schedule again. I think it's turning out better this time at the very least, but still, it's like not video editing, but it's more photo editing and you know, stuff like that. Designer assets, stuff like that, but still it's very much like how do I do this? Paid with exposure, my favorite. The payment of absolutely fucking nothing. He's gonna be editing. He truly is the editor. The editor of all time. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. So I bet you the result will still be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about the haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you. I'm flattered. But no thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering me, though. Thanks for giving it a thought. Looks like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing to do with what you just said, okay? Just bad timing. Yes, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to. Maybe. I'll take it. Thank you for your time too, Courie. Aw, I like seeing these two get along. Very nice. Sorry if I bored you. No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Okay, I really have to go. See you around? Is it bad that I ship these two? No, I can see it. I can definitely see it. I think maybe Lucas has a bit more, like... a little bit more, like, I don't know what you call that, like, changes, maybe? Or needs a little bit more changes to truly work with, Riona's mindset, and, like, vice versa as well. But I can definitely see a world where they could be, like, in a relationship together. It would be very cute. Safe trip. Alrighty, see you, Courie. Come again soon! Yippee! I think tonight was the most I have talked in the past 2 years. Riona, stop making me sad! And I'm quite glad to hear that. But also, I just want to give you a hug. Why? Thank you, Courie. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting, always. Safe trip, Miss Riona. And have a good night. Aw. But like, I can imagine these two together despite their differences and slowly working through them. Yeah, I can see that. That's fair. Ghost waifu, no. Too relatable. It really is kind of sad. It's like, no, aw. Because you're just like, it's like, Rihanna is so sweet. How could things happen like this? But at least she got to talk to people today. I think that's important too. Good for you. I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. Alright, bedchamber. A cup for those longing for a deep slumber. I believe this is a drink that you give to Freya in the first game. And I can't believe I remember that. When is Freya gonna show up? I know she has an updated sprite. When is she gonna be here? Like, hey, it's me. Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. Alright, we're gonna read the news and then probably end stream for today. Okay, World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Okay. Okay, good for you guys. Lunar cell panel prototype ready for first test. Okay. Newcomer progressive elven metal band Avathor tops US music chart. Is any of this going to be relevant to today's conversations? Maybe not. It makes me think, the third one makes me think that that Rachel might show up. So there's always that. But otherwise, I don't know. Alright, with that in mind, let me go ahead and save. Cool. And let's go to the main menu. Alright, and that was Coffee Talk 2. Where's the plot relevant tree? The tree is going to be a character that shows up at some point. It's just like a walking tree that just comes in. Maybe somebody will show up. I don't know. Again, I'm still very suspicious of the cat, but we'll see. We'll see. But yes, I feel like we got a little bit further in the story this time, and I'm pretty happy to see the main thing, which is Lucas and Riona getting along together. Also some more like really neat and interesting world building, and also just the mystery element, I guess. The mystery element of like what's going on with the tree. I mean, it's not much of a mystery. I feel like I get it. Somebody's taking revenge for you taking down the tree, which was obviously a gravestone for somebody. But still, I liked the whole setup surrounding it. It felt very like mystery novel coded. Very, very nice. Very, very, very cool. So with all that said, let me go ahead, look for somebody to raid if anyone is online. If not, that's okay. Who's online? Let's go ahead and raid Mina, who's doing comedy manga recommendations. Alright, so if you enjoy books and reading, it might be the stream for you. Let me go over to ending screen here. Alright, cool. And get the raid set up. Alright, cool. Well, if you are here, thank you so much for hanging out for a little bit. I really appreciate it. Especially, like I said, there was a bug in the room today. I was like, it just made me so stressed. But I'm glad that I got to relax with some coffee talk and just hang out with chat and stuff like that. So, I will be back on Thursday, and we'll be doing some more Never 7, The End of Infinity. Very scary, but still, looking forward to it. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your week, everyone. Bye bye.